Hi Libra, this is Lisa from The Right Guidance here to bring in your channeled intuitive guidance for the month of November 2019. We are going to work with 3 decks. So for love and relationship, your angels and guides will be choosing cards from the romance angels for me to channel in guidance. For any general messages, they'll use the messages from your angels oracle cards, both decks by Doreen Virtue. And then for any and all relationship guidance, we'll use my handy dandy love pack, my favorite deck to use, the one most of you are familiar with. So asking your guides to please step in and letting me know, what does Libra need to know for November 2019? How can we best serve them? Helping you navigate along your path. And if any of you would like a personal reading, you can reach out to me at therightguidance@gmail.com. Leave me a comment. I love feedback, please. You can tell me where you're watching from, how it resonated with you. And those of you who contact me in other ways, whatever way you want to contact me is great. Okay, we've got quite a few messages. I haven't seen them, they're face down. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 messages from the love pack. Holy moly. All right, what does Libra need to know, please, guides, from the romance angels? November 2019. Okay, 4 messages. Sorry, I gotta keep my eyes on the prize over here. Which cards I'm pulling? The cards are so okay. 4 from there, and then the messages from your angels. So you can give me a thumbs up too if you've enjoyed your reading. I can't foresee the messages that are coming in, so if it wasn't what you wanted to hear, I'm sorry. Okay. And we have 4 messages that are coming from messages from your angels, and they actually want me to start there. All the other readings, they seem to have been starting with relationships, but for you guys, I want to start with the messages from your angels. Okay. Card 1. Okay. Caressa. And she is saying you're at the end of a cycle of your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and guide you to your next step because happiness awaits you now. So perhaps there's an ending. And this could be a significant relationship ending, a marriage, friendship, obviously romantic relationship, or a job. Okay. And something that obviously has rocked your world, perhaps even catastrophic in a way. They want you to lean upon the angels, pray, meditate, guide yourself, treat yourself with tender, loving care, and realize that after the process, just go with the flow, trust the process of learning to move yourself through that. Because happiness awaits and new doors are about to open for you. Okay, so I know sometimes hard to see the positive, but I can already see that positive things are coming. Okay. Oh yeah, Isaiah. Quite a few signs got this card. So for those of you who are in partnership, you can check your partner's reading too to see kind of what's going on in their world. I'd recommend that. So Isaiah says it's a good time for you to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life, that the angels and guides are watching you and protecting you during these changes. So everything is divinely ordered, okay? Endings and cycles and relationships ending, karmic relationships, a lot of those are ending to move towards your spiritual partner, the person you're going to do wonderful things in service to the divine or service to your fellow man, okay? So they're protecting you during these changes, but all these changes are going to allow you to give birth to new wonderful things in your life. This is an exciting time. Be excited. Layla is asking you to please spend some time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and your intentions. Ask the angels to help you to gain a positive perspective. So while you're processing, say, a loss, for those of you who are processing a loss, and this may not resonate with everyone, but just so you know, when you are processing changes and processing losses, your angels are there to help guide you and to help you to realize why they are moving you through, why certain doors are closing, why certain paths are opening up, and why you might feel like, hey, this is a detour. I wasn't expecting this, but we are not in control. The divine is, right? So just ride the wave, but spend some time alone, gathering and channeling your own intuitive guidance from your higher self through meditation. This is something that should become part of everyone's practice so you can help navigate your path with the divine. All right. It's funny because a couple of these cards were just given to the sign of Cancer. Okay, for Opal, Okay, this is your last message from the messages of your angels. And she says your children on earth and in heaven, so you may have lost children or a child. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So for those of you who've lost a loved one, they're with family, they're with loved ones, and they're absolutely being cared for, and they absolutely do grow. As a medium, I can tell you, they still continue to grow, and they visit and they see everything that's going on. So if that's a comfort to you, I hope that makes you feel great that they brought this message through for you in case you were worrying, and maybe it's your child's birthday on the other side too. But letting you know your children here on earth are cared for. So like I said to the Cancer sign, you know, our children, a lot of our children are going through intense emotions, an intense ride. Maybe, you know, they're struggling at school. Maybe they're having identity issues. Maybe they've been bullied. Maybe they struggle with dependency. There could be so many different things. And of course, our children are all ages, right? So, you know, this is their Earth school too. And you and them decided to partner up here at this Earth school so you can move them through and help them process everything that they're learning here, and just teach them to ground and teach them to channel their energy. And when they're upset, not to send out negative energy, because this is just not what, you know, obviously in the moment, all of us do that, but just to teach them that to rely on God and to rely on the angels. I too know what it's like to, I mean, my kids are all teenagers, but you know, to have a child who's terribly bullied, I know what that's like. And, you know, I know what it's like to have a child with, you know, autism. I know what all this is like, and I know what it's like to have a challenge in parenting. And some people don't have any challenges with their kids, but some do. And just to rely on God and pray and teach them to pray and ground themselves before they leave and all those other good things. I'm going to move on. All right. So we're going to go to the love pack, they said. All right. The card of receiving. And isn't that beautiful? And there's a lot of us who don't know how to receive. So when someone offers us something, we tend to say, no, we're good. Or, you know, no, we're okay. No, we're okay. Can you say, sure, I'd love to. Thank you. Accept the bounty that is on offer to you. And that can come from so many helpful sources. So receiving is help, receiving kindness, receiving offers, receiving dinners and coffees and invitations. And you will say, thank you, sure. Life coach talking, you will say yes. Okay. We have the card of never enough, and we want to make sure that in relationships, we are grateful. Okay. And we don't need a partner to jump through hoops at us. And we can see that if someone's making effort, it might not be the effort you want, but it's what they're capable of. So to acknowledge where you are receiving from a partner or from family and friends, and acknowledging that and being very, very grateful for receiving what someone is able to offer, even if it's not what you expect. Okay. It could be that you are, you know, it could be the opposite. It could be that you are giving, and it seems like it's never enough. Or maybe your partner, you know, still doesn't acknowledge you for the wonderful person that you are. And that's time for you to have that open and honest discussion with them on what you will and won't allow and what boundaries you would like to set with them, so you receive the love that you deserve. Don't let that allow you to have a fear of inadequacy, to think that you're not good enough, you know, or that you're not worthy and deserving of the love that you want. You are absolutely deserving. Every one of us are. And there's someone up there at the top of the stairs saying, please join me. I want to be here in partnership with you. And you may not be joining someone in relationship. You may not be responding to their effort or their requests for a date. And remember what I said, you will say, sure, thanks, I'd love to. We have the card of jealousy. Oh, you could be on the receiving end of people being jealous and envious, or you could be sending out those daggers to someone else. And we are not here to worry about what other people's journeys look like, and what people present, you know, is not necessarily what's really going on. So even though you may be envious of a situation. Maybe, you see someone, I would love nothing more than to absolutely travel my ass off. But when people post pictures of their journeys, I actually get really excited to see it because I get to see it through their lens. So instead of sending envy and jealousy energy, I'm just like, I'm so excited because now I know where I want to go because I get to see what they're seeing. And I'm like, nah, it's not really my thing. Or, oh, wow, that's exciting. And I can put it on my bucket list. So don't be jealous and envious of a relationship that you see or the type of partner your friend has because, it's what they want you to see. Okay. Focus on what you want and put that out there. Letting you know that your guides are like, listen, you are in need of some sensuality and to carve out some time with the partner that you have, for those of you who are partnered up, and to create special moments and to maybe get a babysitter or to go away for the weekend, which is something I have been plugging away at most of my signs, is that you need to make your relationship a priority. You need to be husband and wife, not mom and dad all the time to you. Or you also need to be, for those of you in a new relationship, disconnecting from the world and maybe taking a small retreat and, fostering effective communication and bonding time and sensual time, right? Where you can disconnect from the world. Very, very important to do, to ground yourself. Go to a place that has a nature setting as well. Okay. So after, as you can see, I put the other card down. I want to talk about that one after. So after the sensuality, we have had a couple of signs, a couple of astrological signs who have gotten the card of the orgasm and fireworks and absolute chemistry and energetic intensity between yourself and another. So create an atmosphere for this to happen. Okay. Some of you, okay. Now I haven't turned over the romance angels. Okay, I'm just gonna tackle it, okay? So I'm to bring in messages. It's my job. Some of you maybe have suspicions. We have some people who are already suspicious of an infidelity. And so here's the infidelity card, letting you know that your suspicions are correct. Okay. And that's up to you on how you would like to take action on that. So if you were coming to people like myself, on YouTube, and you're looking for a sign, you're looking for some answers. Let's see what the romance angels have to say. Okay. I'm going to see if they're going to piggyback off that. Okay. They're not. So the rest is positive. So for whoever needed to hear that, maybe you were just lightly dating someone and you weren't totally connected. It looks like that person is seeing other people as well as you. So yeah, you have a decision to make about that. Okay. So for the romance angels, we have playfulness. And again, asking you with the sensuality and the orgasm card and all those other fun cards, it says to recapture romance in an already present relationship or a marriage. They're wanting you to use your inner youthful spirit, okay, of fun to shine. So doing fun things, excitable things that maybe kids would enjoy, like laser tag maybe, or, if you find mini golf exciting, I so don't, but maybe going bowling or something fun. Okay. So they want you maybe to grab a group of people that you're in relationship with, friends, family, and just create a really fun outing, maybe including the kids for those of you who have them, or just like a parents' night out, or, an adult night out where you're going out for fun and maybe you can bar hop or do whatever's fun, go, play darts, or I don't know, go to the casino, whatever you find is fun. Okay. For those of you who are single, they want you to stay optimistic. Okay. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay. But everything is in divine right timing, right? So just get busy doing you, working on you, grounding yourself, putting yourself first, positive self-care acts, and hanging around people that allow you to be playful and fun and create experiences with maybe other single friends if you've got them. Okay. They want you to let go of control and how relationships come to you, or how, you know, something progresses. So for those of you who are dating, and maybe you're like, I was hoping to be married by now, or I was, you know, you're trying to put control, or you're trying to get pregnant, or you're trying to force something to happen. The divine is teaching you a lesson about control, okay? I know a lot about that being a Virgo, okay? So they want you to allow this situation to unfold naturally, okay? Just have faith that everything will turn out exactly how it's meant to, okay? So just be the best version of you, be the best partner, be a receiving partner when someone is offering. Remember, we talked about that, okay? And they want you to know it's safe for you to love. So it's safe for you to enter into new relationships. It's safe for you to try again. It's safe for you to try new things with the partner you already have. It says open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, okay? So set yourself up for that. You can still continuously give if you're a giver. You can still do kind acts. You can still do thoughtful things, but also be receptive to when that kindness is being offered in return. I hope you have found this helpful. You can give me feedback. I would love that. And I wish you all the best. And I'll be back for the mid-November readings. Ciao.